And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now the center fielder, Jerry Hairston Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Carew aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike.
Up on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one upstairs. And down on strikes he goes. One out in the top of the first. Luis Arraez stands in.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And he pumps it a strike. Crochet, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back here at Fenway. And on the hill in this one, Louis Varland. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up and
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned the button really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that back through the zone.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the first shovel, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Devers. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 4.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the hole.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. gigantic blast. His 59th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top man working. Powers that fastball out of there.
One down. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Swing and a miss. Red Sox already leading. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Over to Konerko. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And that's
2-2.
outside. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it hits off the monster. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Throw, and it gets away. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Troy Glaus.
Troy Glaus.
Crochet back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. Bood, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with the strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike and not get the call, but most of the time Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Paul Konerko now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Hit hard. That gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The Red Sox leading by 3 here at the top of the second. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And at first, next for Colorado, Harry Ford. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Konerko around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third, It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's the left fielder. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball one. And a pitch. Popped up. Cruz moving under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit high in the air. There it goes. A monster shot to right. His second home run of the series. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Hunter Goodman.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one drilled left field and brings it in at the wall. And now it's Luis Robert. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hairston pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The rise. Now a jump throw. An acrobatic play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brenton Doyle. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Robert snags it, run up on down. And now the DH, Rod Carew. There's a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jerry Hairston Jr. digging in for the Rockies.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 5-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now, Luis Arias. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, stepping in the long ball threat, Tristan Casas. That one missed.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The pitch. To the right side. Konerko takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So up next, Bobby Dahlbeck. On the ground, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. That one off the mark, and 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Doyle grabs it on the run. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Doubled in his first AB. Out there to center. Hairston makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston, stepping in, Paul Konerko. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that. Konerko, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. And here it comes. Swings through that one.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Volpe batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here at the top of the 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. Upstairs.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So, man aboard, Roman Anthony. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Lou. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Louis Varland won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 80 gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hard hit left side. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Konerko. That's 2.
The batter, the right fielder,
So 2 down now, and here is Cedane Rafaela. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, number 82. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Doyle, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling, but from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Colorado's DH, Rod Carew. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The pitch started in
0-2.
and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. Typically that high fastball, if it's
Gary Harrison Jr.
close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And another ball.
2-1.
Way out front for strike two.
2-2 the
Doyle
count.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 7-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 8-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around real quickly and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now batting Tristan Casas. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Didn't quite have enough.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he goes yard to left. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Now, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a line strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
In the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. This one in the air right field. Doyle settles under this one, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, top of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Luis Arias. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
One ball, no strikes.
Big swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball. And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Caught it, looking for the catch.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now, here is Paul Konerko. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Fenway. Well, we go bottom 6. Still stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No
the
ball,
Rockies have some action in the pen. John Curtis up and loosening in the pen. Feltner warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Arise onto first, and they take care of Robert for the out. So digging in, Cedane Rafaela. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, number 21.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Ford in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Dahlbeck steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. He didn't like the ball. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman.
Right-hander back to work. In his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And the pitch.
1-1.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 11-1. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. Home run number 60 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 12-1. Ziggy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, John Curtis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
lifted into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So, man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball popped up. Gloss gets under it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And there's 2 down. That one ripped right center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second here with 2 away, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Hunter Goodman. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they extend their lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So the batting order turns over, and next for the Red Sox, Luis Robert. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. Home run number 50 on the year, and they add on. It's 16-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brian Feltner.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Pulls that one foul. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. All Red Sox in this one. Left field, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Brenton Doyle. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Rod Carew digging in for the Rockies.
Yeah.
And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
No balls.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field, Anthony turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jerry Hairston Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he deals. fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Boston, down the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Pitch. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jorge Alcala getting ready to go. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. And Devers is set down. And here is Tristan Casas. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And there's the strike. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Dahlbeck in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 17-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And that's a fair ball.
Now that second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's off the Green Monster. Flying around third is Cruz. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You have good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension now.
Now on the bump, Jorge Alcala.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Colorado, Luis Arias. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. And first offering is fouled off.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball, a little more straight and velo to it.
Konerko stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Arise. The runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Hard on the ground to first. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So they're down to their final out. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.